Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you'll be updated on all my future content. So this video is going to focus on adding mixed numbers. Our first example problem is 4 3/8 plus 5 2/8. I'm going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. Step 1, add the whole numbers. So without even looking at the fraction, we're just going to add the whole numbers to start out. So we are going to start out by adding 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 equals 9. So that's step 1. Step 2, add the fractions. So step 2, we're going to add 2/8 plus 3/8. Now here's the trick for adding fractions. Adding fractions is just like adding whole numbers. The only difference is whatever the denominator is, you keep it the same. So when you add fractions, as long as you're adding fractions with like denominators, you add your numerators and you keep the denominator, aka the bottom number, the same. So what is 3 plus 2? 3 plus 2 equals 5. Now because our denominator in both of these fractions is 8, 8 is going to be the denominator in our answer. So 3/8 plus 2/8 equals 5/8. So we have our final answer. 4 3/8 plus 5 2/8 equals 9 5/8. All right, moving on to the next example problem. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. I appreciate you being here. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. It's the Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. Shout out to Mr. C. All right, next example. 2 5/9 plus 3 3/9. So step 1, we add our whole numbers. We add 2 plus 3. What is 2 plus 3? 2 plus 3 equals 5. Next, we add our fractions. So we have to add 5/9 plus 3/9 plus 3/9. I almost copied the fraction wrong. Almost. You see, that's what happens when you rush. When you rush, you make mistakes. Remember to take your time. And I had actually copied the fraction wrong, but then I fixed it. So it's okay. All right. So adding fractions is just like adding whole numbers. The only difference is whatever the denominator is, aka whatever the bottom number it is, we keep it the same. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8's our numerator. Since our denominator is 9 for both fractions, it's going to be 9 in our answer. So 5/9 plus 3/9 equals 8/9. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So our final answer is 5 8/9. All right, moving on to example number 3. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Remember to hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. Also, please subscribe if you are not already subscribed. All right, next example problem. 7 1/4 plus 8 2/4. Now, I was separating the whole numbers in fractions so it's easier to see. But if you have it down, you can leave everything as is if you already have the steps mastered. But step 1, we add our whole numbers. So step 1, we're going to add 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8 equals 15. Step 2, we add our fractions. Adding fractions is just like adding whole numbers. Only difference is we keep our denominator the same. 1/4 plus 2/4 equals 3/4. And we have our final answer. Let me make my 4 a little bit neater. I'm going to make my 4 a little bit neater. Legibility matters. Legibility is important. So 7 1/4 plus 8 2/4 equals 15 3/4. Alright, next example. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I appreciate you all being here. Next example, 9 1/10 plus 8 3/10. Step 1, we add our whole numbers. 9 plus 8 equals 17. Step 2, we add our fractions. 1/10 plus 3/10 equals 4/10. And we have our answer. 9 1/10 plus 8 3/10 equals 17 4/10. Now the 4/10 can be reduced to lowest terms, but reducing fractions to lowest terms, I'm going to make that a separate video. Alright, that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments, and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, I'm Mr. Camilleri. This is the Mr. Camilleri Show YouTube channel, and I am signing off.